Were you not quite ready for educating your child at home? Thrust into this a bit too quickly? Feeling overwhelmed? Not to worry, we've got you covered. Hello, I'm Samantha from Learning Success, and welcome to Educating at Home, an initiative by Learning Success to help you become the expert educator for your child. It may not feel like it, but research shows that parents can truly be the best educators. We'll be creating new videos every day to make sure you have the knowledge you need to rock this. Make sure to watch them all, and your child is sure to get the best education possible. Up next, for parents suddenly thrown into homeschooling, are some great tips and advice from Denise Thomas, the debt-free college coach. Denise is an international best-selling author, TEDx speaker, and a parent who homeschooled for more than 20 years. Let's see what Denise has to say about educating at home.
The good news is that this too shall pass, meaning if you never intended to homeschool your children, there will come a time when your children will return to their traditional schoolroom. You are not technically homeschooling. There's no legal obligation to notify the school district, and you do not have the responsibility to provide a curriculum that will ultimately determine your child's acceptance to college. You are temporarily bringing school home, so you can relax a little. First, let's talk about academics. Everyone is in the same boat since the majority of parents and students did not sign up for this, so there will be a slight adjustment period. Regardless of your situation, do not let your children's education slip. It's fine to take time off to adjust. For college students, we call this spring break, but set a firm date to begin their schoolwork again. Some schools have or will be starting online instruction. That's great. Be sure to keep that schedule. If there are no online classes or you're uncertain what your school district will do for your child's school, you do not want to give your children an unending vacation, even if the school system has decided to simply end the school year. They will lose all the academic momentum they've gained thus far. If your school has allowed you to keep the textbooks, then help your children and teens continue with their studies. You don't have to know the curriculum plan for them to continue reading in their English or reading book, to work math problems, and read the science book. If a math skill is something you're unfamiliar with, that's what Google is for. Do a search and find out how to do that type of math problem. You may also find similar science experiments online. Just do a search, and don't forget to check YouTube. If you don't have online classes or textbooks, there are free educational resources online. For example, there are free educational websites with free online art classes teaching various core subjects, educational companies with free subscriptions, educational streaming on Netflix. Scholastic has free daily courses. There are over 300 Ivy League courses free online. No college credit, but the video-based learning is available. There are virtual field trips such as the San Diego Zoo and museums, the Metropolitan Opera every night, and national park tours. Regardless of your situation, you'll want to have a fairly routine schedule, some kind of structure and expectations. It's fine to allow some flexibility, even allowing them to do their work while sitting on the couch or outside on the porch. But you do not want to allow your children to simply not do their schoolwork. Eventually, normal will return, and they should understand that falling behind is unacceptable. After all, they'll want to advance to the next grade level with their friends. Having a schedule chart for each child where everyone can see it can be an easy method of staying organized. Parents and children will undoubtedly get under each other's feet, so adding a few simple responsibilities, even for younger children, can be helpful to all. Including a few life skills into the mix will benefit your child more than you know. Now, while I realize we are all focused on the events and struggles in the here and now, it's also important to keep an eye on the future for our kids. All ages can use this time to apply for college scholarships. There are opportunities with deadlines every month for middle school through graduate school. It's a productive way of keeping up with their writing skills, and they just might win money for their efforts. My own kids won many scholarships by writing short essays. Those with high school juniors should be in contact with ACT and College Board for scheduling the ACT or SAT this summer if they had originally planned on dates that have been canceled. Those with graduating seniors should make a plan for late in the summer to hold a high school prom or graduation ceremony for their graduates. This too will come to an end, and there's literally no reason your teens can't experience these milestones. Homeschoolers nationwide have come together to create the prom and graduation experience for their teams for many years, for both individual graduates as well as large groups. I organize the prom for several hundred homeschool students every year. There's no reason you can't do this. Continue planning for the next step in their journey. Seniors should keep in contact with the administration of the college they plan to attend, the apprenticeship, or the trade school. Now that you have their education figured out, you're about to realize students younger than high school don't need 8 hours to learn and complete their homework. So how do you keep them entertained when you can't send them to a friend's house or to ball practice? And perhaps parents are working from home as well. There are many online activities such as virtual field trips and ideas for easy, inexpensive craft projects. Some will be free and some at a discount. Your children can learn a new skill by watching YouTube videos. There are a lot of free resources for education and entertainment. Working from home can also be a challenge. Rules must be set such that children are aware of the rules when the parent is on the phone or needs quiet time in their work. Older children can also help keep younger children entertained when necessary. Again, everyone is in the same boat. If you have to have a toddler on your lap during a conference call, I promise they will understand. This is a different time for everyone. One last thing. Just because we can't physically get together with large groups doesn't mean we can't get together online and interact. There are many free or inexpensive online video conferencing platforms, the same ones your teachers will be using, that you can use to have face-to-face conversations with friends and family far and wide. FaceTime on your phone is usually just one-to-one. However, video conferencing can have many online to see and speak together. Yes, this is hard, but think of this as an opportunity to grow closer as a family, learn new skills, and be entertained in different ways. You or your child may find a new skill or a hobby that will change your life. I'm Denise Thomas, your debt-free college coach.
Thank you, Denise. And thanks for the reminder that this too shall pass. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to share it on social media. Use the hashtag EAH for Educating at Home. And remember, you've got this. The fact that you are here watching this video means you're an amazing parent. And that's a wonderful thing to be.